Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Jujutsu Craft. And last time, we're getting absolutely ridiculous here, and we still can't win. So, we still have Kenjaku's technique, and I have updated game rules and changed it, so now I can have 10 techniques, I think, currently. We're Geto, Yorozu, Kashimo, Gojo, Itadori, Hanakarasu, Higuruma, and Hikari. And we still can't beat Sukuna. Like, it's actually ridiculous at this point. Like, World Cutting Slash is just ridiculous. It's a one-shot. With Infinity, doesn't matter. With any other defensive thing, it doesn't matter. He just puts you down to half a heart. There's nothing you can do about it. Like, I don't know what to do. I just can't win. Although, technically speaking, I haven't fully tested out how well Hana's Jacob's Ladder and how well Higuruma's Execution Sword actually do. Like, we tested them both against Yuji Sukuna, and both of them are able to take him down fairly well with the extra defensive stuff. But I have no idea. This is it's very silly at this point. Our currently only gavel is the Executioner Sword. Oh, it does just turn back into a gavel when you use one of the gavel attacks and don't have a target to hit. Okay. So, yeah, Kenjaku is completely stupid and overpowered, and I still haven't been able to pull out a win. Sadly, I tried to use the new Yuji powers from JJSK, but it seems like when you're doing like the whole Kenjaku Yuji thing, you can't really access anything with the basic powers. I couldn't eat the blood. Yeah, I couldn't eat the death paintings, and I can't. And reading the soul research book that not Yuta, wow, her name has just completely left my head. Just black hole. I'm gonna remember this. Yeah, Garuda. Dang it. Dang it, brain. Why do you do this to me? Yuki. I remembered it as my cursor went like that. Just like a microsecond before it popped up. Okay. Cool. Thanks, brain. Thank you so much. So, yeah. We haven't been able to see the new Yuji stuff yet. But Sukuna's so stupid. It's just so stupidly overpowered. Let's see. So, insect armor is great. It's just not enough, apparently, even with Hajime's extra abilities. We can stack Hikari's thing on top, because we can win a clash against Sukuna with Hikari. It's pretty fun. So, let's just see. Let's test Higuruma's thing first. Like, can we beat Megumi Sukuna in a domain clash? Deadly Sentencing. Maybe? No. Okay. Nope. Ow, that's just take the death. A lot of lag. Oh, hey, Nobara. Yeah, I don't think the game likes that I'm stacking so many abilities at once. Plus, there's still Nobara's around, who isn't exactly the most, Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. Nobara isn't exactly the most stable opponent in this mod. What do I even do? So, there goes one of my ideas down the drain. Higuruma can beat Yuji Sukuna in a clash, but like Malevolent Shrine is just too strong. Unless I still haven't gotten the anti-open barrier domain thing. Advancement grants. I'm just doing cheating. I am legitimately just cheating for everything now. I almost said Tensura, Jujutsu Craft, anti-open barrier type domain. There we go. So countermeasures against anti-barriers. That basically just counteracts the bonus from having open versus unopen, I think. Yeah. So I believe that extra modifier is just completely canceled out. It might just make it slightly easier to clash. I don't know. So, Hikari and Higuruma. Or maybe I Hikari first, get a jackpot. And then I switch to Higuruma's for the second domain. And we try to do this a couple domains at a time. I don't know. I'm literally stacking all of the strongest techniques at once, and it just doesn't feel like it's enough. Insect armor is like a given. It's free, like really strong power buff. I guess get True Sphere for like a couple extra hits, but it doesn't last very long. Um, that's it for Yorozu. Kashimo, I can't really use anymore, because I can't really domain. I guess after like a couple of domains, I'm probably not going to try and do it again. Unless I try to Infinite Void Sukuna at some point, which, we can win that clash too. We technically have 3 different domains, maybe even 4, that have a chance of beating the clash with Womb Profusion. I remembered Womb, I didn't remember the second word for a moment. I am I am doing so much strategizing here. I'm going through literally every single technique, seeing what has a chance. Um, am I missing any? Let's see. Gojo we have, Itadori we have, Ten Shadows, Steel Maharaga. have Maharaga go in and deal with it too. I mean, that doesn't help a lot. We can't steal Sukuna, we tried. Unless maybe I can do Yuji Sukuna. I didn't try that one. That's probably gonna run into the same problem as using the death paintings. Nobara has resonance. They did add that in, but it's not. I haven't tested it yet. I don't imagine it's gonna be. I don't know. Maybe we can try Nobara here. Just go over to the last spot and let's just see it. I haven't seen how the new resonance works. So, Nobara Kusakage, Kugasaki rather, cheat mode. Let's just see. There you are, and you should be like no problem, actually just beats. And did that work? Ghetto, Akari. Dude, I forgot to make it so I can actually have more? Game rule, JJSK, or SK Max Kenjaku CT numbers. Let's just do silly, like, 20, so I can just get as many techniques as I want. So, can we steal Nobara's technique now? Yes, there we go. It doesn't automatically give us a hammer, though. I'm gonna have to give that to myself, manually. And I'm going to need, like, a full stack of nails. We're literally doing everything we can. Hammer, give me... I think all the hammers might work, but let's just go with the basic one. And I do need a stack of nails. Kunai. Oh, I guess they end with NAI, so it makes sense. But we now have, go back to Nobara. Why? Every once in a while, it just cycles back to the Kenjaku technique rather than anything special, but I don't know how to actually do it. Like, it feels like it happens randomly sometimes. So Nobara now has hairpin and resonance. I don't actually know how this works, though. So let's try it against insect, shall we? Resonance. Resonance. They didn't add in a doll for this, right? Maybe if I use one of these dolls and try resonance? Resonance. Resonance. Hairpin works. So they added in resonance, but it doesn't feel like it's doing anything. Oh, cursed doll. Okay, okay. I just completely missed that there. So if I try resonance on this now, like, is it counted as the same one or no? No, it doesn't look like it. Maybe I need to land one and resonance. Doesn't add one in. Maybe it only happens after I launch a hairpin? That worked. Okay, there we go. And resonance. and resonance. Do I need to have it in the offhand? Resonance. This... This feels like it's working way more convoluted than I realistically think it needs to. So you do that, you land a hairpin, it looks like, and then there you get a curse doll, and I'm assuming, like, hold it in your offhand with the hammer in the other? This really feels like, This feels like way more... Hairpin gives us that. Swap that to offhand, hold the hammer in the other in resonance? Hold a hammer in the other... They've overthought this. They've... Like, It's either they overthought this, they overworked this a little bit, and made it not work like super... This should not be hard to use. In theory, you just get a doll, you activate resonance, and that's essentially just putting... What? It doesn't do anything. Got it. Okay, it just doesn't work. Got it. So, never mind. Resonance just doesn't work for anything. Like, hairpin still works, it's still not great, although you can still stack them. Resonance should just be, oh, you landed a hairpin, you can land a resonance now. It's... Huh. I don't know. This feels weird. I don't think I like how this works. Like, do I then need to, like, hit with it? The whole point of resonance. She lands a nail, she gets a piece of them, and then from there, she can just auto-hit them with, like, the nails from anywhere using the voodoo doll, right? That's how it works? That feels as simple as it should be. It just doesn't... I don't know. In theory, that should be decent. But it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work great. It does not feel good. So, oh well, Nobara. It was fun to test, but oh well. Is there anyone else? Let's see, Maharaga adaptation, but you can't, I assume you can't steal the abilities from Curse Spirits or, or from, like, Shikigami, or, like, I assume we can't steal Rika and we can't steal Maharagas. Kiori's we stole, it's not great, we have Hikaris, we have Angels. It would be, would I want to steal? I assume you can't really steal... Maybe you can steal copy, but it feels like we sort of have, like, a very similar ability to copy with, like, the cheating I'm doing. Now, I don't really think we need Yuta's technique. Unless when we're on Yuta, we do get the extra cursed energy max. That is possible. Toto has an attack for a guaranteed black flash. So I could use that for, like, the first one, do some do a decent chunk of damage and make sure I'm in zone, but I can already guarantee zone. Kento Nanami ratio, it's supposed to average. Ino's not great against Sukuna. Uzakabe has really good sword skills, but we can't really use, like, full physical, and we already know it's not that great. Yuki, basically a damage buff. It's Uro. We know Uro can, like, survive very well against Sukuna. She can't win against Sukuna, but, like, if we just use her for her defensive capabilities, maybe? I mean, it's worth a shot. And going comedian eating a bunch of Sukuna fingers is also possible. I am overworking this to the max. I'm literally giving myself any possible advantage, and it's just not enough. Aki Rendo, Sugarai Michizane. Yeah, let's fight and steal Uro's technique just so we have some extra defenses. Sure. You're auto hostile and you're fair. Why do I still have... I still had access to stuff for a moment. That was a bit weird. Stuff that I probably shouldn't. You're Ow. I don't really need to use Split Soul. I can just use Barrage. Playful Cloud is going to be better because you don't have much armor. Ow. Come on. Launch, launch, launch. Okay, there's some of them. And give me your technique, please. One more, I guess. Funnily enough, her technique in the mod only allows her to protect against, like, ranged attacks. But in the actual series, she literally used her technique to block against everything. Like, I just watched her fight against, Yuta last night. I ended up watching the rest of the season. I don't know. She feels like she should probably be stronger. Like, her technique is good. Like, we know it deflects even, like, world-cutting slash. But it doesn't feel as good as it should be. I don't know. Okay. So, we have a new defensive technique. We can switch to that to block world-cutting slashes. What else? What else? What else? We have Insect on. Let's switch back to Yorozu real quick, get out the True Sphere. Let's switch to a Kashimo just for turn up the volume. We're not going to Mystical Beast yet. Gojo for Infinity. There's that. Itadori for Deep Concentration. Hana has really good single attack. Higuruma if we want to clash. Hikari for when we want to clash. Uro for defenses. Okay. Let's try this, shall we? And let's switch back to Hikari. Idle Death Gambit. Let's just try it, shall we? Like, we now have anti-open barrier. So we have some extra defenses there. Infinity is on. Oh, we won the clash. Get back to Hikari. Let's do doors. Where is doors? There it is. That'll run that. Oh, that's dang it. That's dang it, huh? Come on. Flying kick. There we go. Doors. Reverse curse here. Switch back to Hikari. Switch back to barrage attack. I now have too many techniques. I am, panicking, rushing through everything too much. Okay, there we have open area. We have anti-open barrier now, so, like, we're actually winning clashes here. Sadly, the True Sphere has been destroyed. Come on. Oh, there's a Black Flash. We won the clash, probably? Yes, we did. And doors. Flying ball, or flying attack. There we go. We won the clash. Oh, we got jackpot. Cool. So, let's go back to Ana. Like, we're actually immortal right now, unless we get, like, a really big attack coming at us. Okay, we have a lot of bonuses now. Hikari, Uro, we can block fully. Oh, there's just too many now. Itadori, Gojo, let's go for blue. And so let's launch it at max we can real quick. Where is he? Where is he? Launch it. Oh, he's over there. Okay, dang it. Launch a blue. Get back to Itadori. 4 consecutive. There's that. Dismantle. Get back to Uro, I guess. Where are you? Seriously, did they fall into, like, a cave underground or something? Where are they? Okay, there you are. Okay, there's your merged beast. So, barrage attack you. Switch back to Hikari. We're still there. Higuruma. Where is Deadly Sentencing? Go for it. Confession. Death penalty. There we go. Okay. Okay, we lost our idle death gambit, like, true immortality. Higuruma, it's not working. Oh, you're also just not taking damage from it either. Oh, there we go. And hello there, Shibuya Incident. Okay, that's pretty cool looking, actually. But Higuruma, if you go all out, you give yourself all the extra buffs. That fight was a little bit weird just because of how it worked. It's weird that he also needed to hit him like 10 times with the executioner sword in order to actually get it. But like Higuruma, if you can actually get it with enough defensive things and manage to survive long enough, can just one-shot the King of Curses. This is a thing. Okay. So that's a Megami Sukuna defeated. Kind of in a weird way, but like that's the easy way of doing it. Okay. Once again, it's like when we defeated it's like when we defeated Maharaga for the first time. It sort of feels a little bit like a letdown when you finally get the win and it's just that easy. Let's see. I say that easy. We literally had to use 12 techniques to do that. Can we do it without Higuruma? Just Hikari to win the clash and Gojo to win the clash instead? Let's see. So, how would I do it instead? And do I want to do this one against Heianera instead? Because, like, we didn't even get to see that one launch a single clash. We just won outright. Let's see. Same starting setup. I should probably just remove Higuruma if I'm not going to use it. Yorozu, Insect Armor. True Sphere. Kashimo, turn up the noise. Let's also go somewheres a little bit better to fight. Like, hopefully there's somewheres nearby where I haven't completely destroyed and they don't just end up in a cave somewheres. Okay, so I went to somewheres new. I have all the buffs on. It's time to try beating Heianera Sukuna just outright. And I did get rid of Higuruma so I don't have to cycle through it. So let's just see it. He didn't immediately go into domain amplification. There we go. Where is... I want to get over to Hannah for, I guess, a good Jacob's ladder. And launch it. Okay, there we go. That did a lot of damage against you. Okay, you're domain clashing now. Oh, you're not domain clashing. That's not the word I want to use. You're using domain amplification. Let's use Idle Death Gambit. Let's just see. Can we win a clash? And we can... Oh, we won the clash immediately. Okay, we do have really high increased probability. That's good. Come on. Launch doors. I have to manually launch with doors sometimes. Okay, there's a bust. Doors. It won again. Barrage attack. Still haven't won the clash. He tried to clash immediately and failed. There we go. We won. Flying kick. Oh, we landed a black flash. Thank you. Turn up the volume or whatever. And we're actually immortal right now. I don't know if this is going so well because of just Hikari or if this is due to, like, all the other techniques stacked on top of it. Because, like, those attacks are bypassing infinity, like, all of them. There's that. Flying kick. Let's go, Hannah. We can't use other techniques yet, so let's just use Itadori's 4 consecutive. Okay, there's your extra clash techniques. Soul Seizing Dismantle. Let's just try to... Oh, there we go. That was a good one. 4 consecutive. Increased black flash chances right now. The barrage attack. Hikari, we're actually immortal right now unless he gets like one super big technique. Let's launch a Jacob's Ladder again. A light all racing and guide him. Oh, nice dodge, but it wasn't enough. Barrage attack. Flying kick. And let's try Gojo. Where is he? I want to unlimited void Sukuna here. And let's go for it. Oh, he won that clash immediately. Okay. Okay, that's bad. Okay, so the only domain we have that can win out the clash right now is Simple Domain True. It's just not an... Oh, it's enough. It's close. I can't get free. No, there's nothing I could do. Okay, so Gojo's domain cannot clash Malevolent Shrine. That's just not going to work. The only one we have that can is Hikari's. But you know what? That's fine. Oh, that's fine. Hikari's domain, it's very simple. You just win the clash and you get infinite healing. Or, more accurately, Sukuna just goes on a bit of a cooldown while you're in the domain, and then when it comes out, you're immortal. So you know what, just the immortal domain, that's got some juice behind it. Um, hmm. Okay, so I tried messing around a little bit. So Hikari, hmm. How do we do this instead? Basically the exact same setup. Let's head back to that death. So, slash game mode C. I didn't get it off in time. Slash game mode C. And let's head back to that death marker. And the shrine and Sukuna are still here. Let's just do, not Enrager, I want the Eraser, the mob killer. Okay. So, he made it a flat land. He didn't actually destroy it properly outright and make caves or anything, though. So, same setup. Just don't use Gojo? I mean, I guess I can try switching over to Gojo like, for a hollow purple every once in a while. Maybe I've overworked this too much. I've given myself too many abilities, so now I can't actually use, like, the super important ones. So, like, Ghetto, Womb Profusion, it's powerful. It's open versus open, which gives us a bit more of an advantage. It's just not going to win still. So we don't need Ghetto's technique. Erozu's for armor. Great. Kashimo, I don't think we need you anymore. I'm using you for turn up the volume, but like your attacks aren't good enough and we can't really Mystical Beast Amber. I'm going to keep it for now though. Gojo's Infinity, but that's kind of the only reason we're using it. Maybe a Hollow Purple. Itadori's Soul Cleave is really powerful if I can land it, and Regular Cleave, and Divergent Fist, and 4 consecutive. Plus increased Black Flash chances while we're Itadori with Deepened Concentration. You get to stay. Hana has a really powerful technique. We saw it do 200 damage, so she gets to stay. Hikari, he gets to stay. He's the only one that can win a domain clash. Uro, I put on for blocking techniques, for blocking those big clashes, but it's kind of too hard to get back to. I'll keep it for now. I kind of wish I could, like, change the orders. Like, if I could switch Hana and Itadori, I would. Because I kind of want to use Hikari for a domain, so cycle click to him, and then cycle back to Itadori, and then cycle to Hana for that, and then back that way. Like, these are basically just buffs. These ones are, like, main attacking, and then this one's, like, a block. Okay, so that's how it's gonna be. Erozu, Insect Armor. Do that. True Sphere gets destroyed too quickly, but might as well turn it on anyways. Kashimo gets turned on for turn up the volume, and, like, eventually Mythical Beast if I need it. Gojo, Infinity. I am... Itadori is next. It's not actually in the middle. Like, I literally said I wanted in the middle, but it's not. That was why that was a little bit weird. Hana. She's really good singular attack. Sakari for Domain Clash. Got it. So, I think we start with the Domain Clash, actually. Like, I think that's the way we do this. Like, we want to become immortal instantly. Okay, instant Black Flash. There we go. Oh, instant Domain win. There's that. Itadori, go over to 4 consecutive. Oh, another one. There we go. So we're actually immortal. Sukuna's already down like 200 health. There's that. And 4 consecutive here. Oh, there's another one. Barrage attack. Oh, this feels like a little bit of bullying right now. We're bullying Sukuna. Yay. Like, after what we've been through with him, like, the last few episodes, I am fine with bullying Sukuna. I think Infinity is currently turned off, by the way. We're just actually immortal, so it works. There's that. Let's try getting a soul-seizing dismantle here. The only problem I have is that we don't have, like, the really good movement abilities. There's another Black Flash. Barrage attack. There's 4 consecutive here. I want another soul-seizing dismantle against you. Yeah, how are you doing, Sukuna? Oh, you're at like half health. Oh, we're falling down a mountain. Let's try and get some extra distance away from that edge. We're still immortal for a little while, I assume. Let's try another soul seizing. Oh, you just dodged that one completely. Okay. Oh, where are you? There you are. Okay. Let's try landing a Jacob's Ladder real quick. Oh, light, oh, purifying. And guide him. Oh, you're back up to full health, actually. That's minorly problematic. Deep concentration is on. And Hikari, we're going to do Idle Death Gambit. Reverse curse here. Okay, we won the clash. Consecutive effects, that makes it go automatically. And, like, eventually we'll just hit it. Barrage attack. Flying kick. Oh, we're still on cooldown. Knockback attack. Barrage attack, barrage attack. We need to become immortal. There we go, jackpot. Go back to Hana, go back to Itadori. Not Divergent Fist, I want 4 consecutive, actually. Like, 4 consecutive feels like a slightly stronger version of a, of our, barrage. There we go, barrage. I want another black flash here in a moment. Oh, we're just staying just outside of range, sadly. Okay, oh, he's just so much faster than we are. Get to Uro. Kind of for dodge, block chance, and a free flight. Okay, there's, come on. Hikari and Hana. Okay, switch back to Itadori. Divergent Fist isn't what I want to launch. Deep Concentration, I want to land here. Soul Seizing Dismantle. Oh, I missed it. It's 4 consecutive. I have no idea if Infinity is even on anymore. Yes, it is. That's the, like, weird flashing one underneath, Zone, or whatever it's called. Or, the one to the far right is the one I'm talking about. Like, underneath that is Infinity. I don't remember what... oh yeah, that's in the... That's, yeah, Yuji's technique that gives him, great, boosted odds for Black Flash. And he dodged that, really? Come on. Barrage attack. And give me Jacob's Ladder, full charge, please. The only problem is I can't fly unless I actually switch to Yorozu. Oh, wait, Yorozu's armor is gone. Oh, that actually explains why we're taking so much damage here. Reverse curse, idle death gambit. Consecutive effect. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? I didn't realize that was World Cutting Slash. Otherwise, I would have switched to Uro and I would have shifted. It's just too much. It's too much for me to keep in mind. Switching from to Hikari to Domain Expansion as soon as it runs out is a little bit rough. Especially since at the same moment, I'm probably going to take a big hit like that. But, like, you can see it work. He just heals so much. Like, he was down to, like, 300 for a while. Then he was back up to almost full. And then he was back down to 300, and that's where he was when we died. Oh, it's so difficult. It's... You're supposed to do this with, like, 5 players or more, just all going out, taking turns, drawing aggro, trying to heal up, and launching big attacks back to back to back. That's the way you're supposed to do this. Doing this in single player, it feels impossible. Okay. So, what else am I missing? What else? Is it just down to execution at this point? It's probably just down to execution at this point. Maybe I just forego going back to Yuji, except for to get deep concentration back. Like, the extra black flash chance while playing as him is nice, but maybe it's not good enough. Maybe I just stay on Hikari to make sure we can get back to that domain whenever we need to. The problem is also the insect armor goes away as soon as we domain. So... Kashimo... I feel like Kashimo is, like, truly not worth using anymore. Maybe I just remove it entirely, so that's one less to cycle through. Gojo stays, Itadori. I think it's down to execution. Sadly, I think it's just how well I play, and, like, sometimes like, my reaction time needs to be flawless. If I see what I assume is a world-cutting slash, I need to have it. I need to be on Uro. If I assume... When Insect Armor runs out, I need to have that on, which... How does that work again? I think that has an ability pop up. Insect Armor. Nah, Insect Armor doesn't pop up anything over there. It's just we have the flight ability. But that also happens when I'm on Uro, so that's a little bit rough. Maybe I just put on the Hana Wings instead of relying on this and just remove Insect Armor from the equation altogether. But, like, we need defensive buffs as well. Although, truce... If we're just trying for, like, pure immortality runs... I don't know. I'm, like, strategizing with this so heavily. There's just so much that goes into it. I can, once again, just grab out Higuruma and go for, like, the insta-win that way. But I would like to get, like, a true win against him as well. I think it's execution. It's just down to execution at this point. But you know what? Time to head back to that field we were fighting in and just try again. I just have to make sure this one's gone first. Okay, maybe we actually start this fight with like a full charged Jacob's Ladder instead, and then we go to Hikari. So let's try this. Then we switch to Hikari. We go for Idle Death Gambit. We should win this clash, no problem. Just, oh, there's a Black Flash immediately. Oh yeah, that, we already started this fight at like a big advantage with the, with our increased. Oh, 2 Black Flashes and the Jacob's Ladder to start the fight. Let's reverse curse here. Let's actually launch doors. We need to get it. We need to get it. Let's launch doors. Reverse curse here. Come on, doors. Aw, come on. Ah, dang it. There's just nothing I could do. You cannot activate Simple Domain against Malevolent Shrine. It's actually impossible to get a defensive ability with how that technique works. You have 0 downtime. Like, that is on G, yes. You cannot activate Simple Domain against Malevolent Shrine. I think it's actually impossible. Like, the way the stun system works, you legitimately cannot block against it. So we also need to... we also need our domain to give us our invulnerability. If we just don't get the jackpot, we can't win. This is such a hard fight. Mob killer. Where are you? There you are. But we can like get him down to like almost no health. We're hitting that 300 mark basically every time. We just can't finish the job. Insect Armor and True Sphere. No idea why I'm even bothering with True Sphere anymore. Kashimo, turn up the volume. I don't really need it, but oh well. Gojo, Infinity, Itadori, Deep Concentration. Maybe Itadori can clash. I haven't tried it yet. So, okay, Hana. We can do the same thing where we like start with a really powerful Jacob's Ladder. Start charging it up. This feels like a little bit cheaty doing this every time. But, like, there's that. Oh, I was stuck on a block. That explains a lot. Idle Death Gambit. And then Flying Kick just for that. Another Black Flash to start the fight off with. And doors. And go back to doors, please. I keep pressing the wrong button for reverse curse. Doors. Just stay on doors, actually. Okay, just spam doors on cooldown. Eventually we might... There we go. Flying Kick and Barrage Attack. Let's switch back to Itadori for 4 consecutive. Okay, there's that. He's so maneuverable, and his range is just going to be so much higher. We're doing, like, almost pure physical against him. Okay, there's... Okay, where are we at? 4 consecutive. Oh, we landed another Black Flash. Let's go to Uro for a moment. So, like, if we shift as Uro, we become an Icebreaker. Oh, I think that hits. It's hard to tell. Where did he go? Okay, there's that. Okay. Oh, we were actually blocking those. We were actually, like, full blocking those techniques instead. Akari. Flying Kick. And attack. Oh, wait, no. Go back to Hannah. Let's get a Jacob's Ladder fully charged. Okay, I think that was a world-cutting slash, but it missed. So go back to Flying Kick. Barrage attack. Let's go back to Itadori. Let's go for... Oh, no. Reverse Curse. Okay, that was a world-cutting slash. That was bad, but it's fine. Full charge Jacob's Ladder. Guide him. Go back to Itadori. I want to make sure we have deep concentration on. Get a soul seizing, don't dismantle off. 4 consecutive. Give me another Black Flash, please. Okay. Where is Hakari's domain? Idle Death Gambits. Consecutive effects on. Flying Kick on. I need to win the clash here. Reverse Curse. Barrage. I landed a Black Flash. We win the clash. Okay. Did I get it? No, I didn't. Barrage attack. Am I on? Where is doors? For some reason, consecutive effects got turned off. Okay, we got it. We got it. Black Flash. Get back to Itadori for 4 consecutive. Oh, I relaunched that just a moment too early. Barrage attack. Okay, where he's sitting at like 400 now. Okay. Ow, okay. We're fine. Infinity is essentially just permanently off at this point due to his domain amplification. Okay, where is he at? He's at like 500 and something. I need a Black Flash here. I don't know if I need a Black Flash. I definitely want one. You know what? Let's get over to Yorozu Insect Armor, just so we have it on. Uro, that was a really good block with Uro there. It was accidental, but it worked out. Hana, let's go for a Jacob's Ladder full charge. Where is he? Itadori, deep concentration. And let's go for a Soul Seizing Dismantle. 4 consecutive. And Barrage attack. Barrage attack. Hold on. Where is he? He dropped. That's bad. Okay, barrage. Hold on. And let's finish this. Where is he? Got him. He finally drops. We finally got him. All it took was the most ridiculous nonsense I have ever seen in a mod. Like, you legitimately need 8 different techniques. Oh, that one let you get Sukuna. Like, legitimately, Yorozu's Insect Armor to guarantee surviving a couple of hits before we can get Immortality and just a little bit of better armor. Kashimo kind of became useless in that final fight. We didn't really need that. You need Infinity to make sure you're actually immune to some hits. Extra defense. Honestly, in the end, we didn't actually need Yorozu. I think Gojo's Infinity and the Immortality from Hikaru was probably enough. So, you need Gojo's technique. You need Itadori, so you can actually land Black Flashes. You need Hana for, like, really, really powerful single hits. You need Hakari to guarantee winning domain clashes and actual immortality. You need Uro. I think we blocked a World Dismantling Slash at some point, which did a bunch of damage and kept us from dying. You just need, like, 6 or of the strongest techniques in the entire mod at the same time. That's all it takes to beat Sukuna. Oh my goodness, it's so it's ridiculous. That's actually ridiculous. And after that, you get to play as Sukuna as Kenjaku. It finally happened. And the thing is, now that we finally beat Heian era Sukuna, there's a stronger boss. Oh, it's ridiculous. We're probably going to end up doing essentially the exact same thing against this one. It's going to require the same amount of nonsense, except we're probably going to use Sukuna's cleaves and whatnot, and Malevolent Shrine, because Hikari clashes and wins against Sukuna, but it is still a clash and it is still a challenge. You need to make sure you get some good luck in there. But Yuji, this Yuji beats Sukuna's domain fairly easily. So, like, that's also going to be a problem. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I think there's one more episode of this series, and in it, we have to try and beat this Yuji, and we kind of do also just need to, well, we do also kind of need to try out the new Yuji stuff, I believe. And then I guess we can... Oh, no. Yeah. I don't know. I've lost all ability to speak. Anyways, that's probably a pretty good place to end things off. I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank everyone one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Starfilled Void, Omello, It Me, Sammy Lawrence, and Logan Anderson. Thank you all so much for the extra support. For real now, take care, everybody.